This is the case of Hurst versus Newsom. You all have been dating 8 months and you are already engaged. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so this is fast love. So how did you all go from 8 months of dating and engagement to being in our courtroom? Why did you open your case?
Well, Your Honor, it was going really good until when we started, we were at the grocery store one day, walking around, and he decided to be staring at another female who was very pretty. When I confronted him, that is when he brought up, would I be willing to have a threesome with him and another female? And if we're engaged to get married, why would I want to include other females in our relationship? So I would like to know if he is cheating or not, because if he is, then I can't be with him.
All right, so just out of the blue, you're walking through the grocery store.
And he's staring at another female.
And instead of saying, oh, I was just looking, or whatever reason he could have given you, he then introduces the idea of a threesome.
It'd be just with her and somebody else, no one else, so.
Well, that's a threesome.
That's a threesome.
1, 2, and 3. You know, whoever three
Well, if she
would
wasn't
be.
involved, I wouldn't do it, you know?
So what are you here to prove?
That I'm not cheating. But, yeah, I would do a threesome if she was here with it, you know?
And so her suspicions of your cheating, she has nothing to worry about?
Nothing, no. I think it's more like a, what do you call it, guilty conscience.
I don't think so.
You think she's done something?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Well, okay.
So how did you all meet?
A girl I was friends with, he was dating, and they broke up, and she was begging me to go over to where he was at and just talk to him try to get him to come back to her one last time.
The courtroom opens with Marcus Cooper stepping forward, calm but visibly irritated. He describes how he and Matthew were total opposites, the clean-cut college student versus the rebellious dropout. Marcus paints a picture of their friendship, a neat dresser hanging out with a messy rocker. Yet, he claims that difference didn't matter, until it did, because now he's suing Matthew for damaging his iPhone. On the other side, Matthew insists he wasn't kicked out of school. He left voluntarily. Already, both men seem ready to argue not just about a phone, but about their pride.
So I called his phone, and he told me to come over. And when I got there, we really didn't even talk about them getting back together. That's just when we hit it off and started our relationship.
Okay, let me see. Hold up.
Did you hear what I heard?
I heard what you heard. So
You heard what
I'm going to make sure we heard what we heard.
Because I know what I think I heard.
Well, I'm going to hook you up. All right, so Mr. Newsom, I can't wait to hear this.
It is what it is. Let me tell you about it. She, you know, she's got a good heart, good person, you know.
Good heart.
A good heart,
person.
good person. That's a good start. He's blushing. Look at him. He's blushing a little bit.
He is blushing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Miss Hurst, tell me what you fell in love with him.
He's a good person. He's got a kind heart, and he's loving.
Who said I love you first?
He did.
Okay. Tell me what that was like.
We were laying downstairs, and that's when he decided to tell me that he was falling in love with me. After he said that, and then we started talking about the rest of our life. That's kind of when I fell in love with him, too.
So why do you think he's cheating?
One day, when he went out back to start working on a house, he left his wallet on our dresser, and there was a bunch of folded pieces of paper in front of it, and they are female phone numbers out of my phone.
Why do you think he has those phone numbers?
Well, to contact females because he wanted a threesome.
Do you believe he slept with those women already?
One of them.
Mr. Newsom, have you ever called any of these women?
No.
Have you ever had sex with any of these
No.
women? Now, your fiance believes that you did have sex with one of these women.
That's what I heard.
Is that the first time you've heard this?
No.
So she's accused you of having sex with this woman in the past.
Right.
Miss Hurst, has
Yes,
he
Your Honor.
ever contacted any of your friends to your knowledge?
Yes, I've had a friend actually contact me to tell me that he was trying to contact her about if she would have sex with me and him.
Who is that?
Okay. Do you remember contacting one of her friends
I
by
have no idea
text?
who she's.
As the couple delves into the specifics, the tension intensifies. Miss Hurst reveals that Mr. Newsom's actions have raised red flags beyond the grocery store incident. She found female phone numbers hidden among his belongings, and when confronted, Mr. Newsom defends himself by saying it's all about curiosity, claiming he'd be open to a threesome with another woman, but insists he has never been physical with any of them. However, Miss Hurst is suspicious of his interactions with a friend, who allegedly reached out to her saying Mr. Newsom had contacted her about a potential threesome. Mr. Newsom denies these accusations, but the seeds of doubt have already been planted, and Miss Hurst is determined to uncover the truth.
Talking about, this is the first I heard about this.
Did you try to contact him?
No, sir.
Ms. Hurst, do you have any proof that he actually contacted this friend other than that she called you?
No, Your Honor.
Have you found any other information or indicators that your fiance has cheated?
Yes, he gets on these sex chat sites or dating sites and signs up, and I actually brought proof for you today.
Ron, would you get those documents, please?
It ain't dating sites, it's just porn sites.
Okay, you said they're just porn sites.
Right.
The first thing you've submitted here looks like a sign up for a site to find MILFs in your local area.
Yes.
Whose phone is that?
You got a
That's
username,
not that phone.
you got a password, and they're congratulating you on signing up. Did you sign up for that site?
Little Bill, is that what it says or what?
Yes,
Your
sir.
email.
That's not even my email.
Okay,
Your
no,
old
that's
email
your
address.
username and your password.
No.
Yes.
Ms. Hurst, where did you find these?
On my phone.
On your phone?
Yes.
Does he use your phone?
Yes.
And so I'm presuming you didn't sign up for this.
No. No
Okay.
way.
So the only other person who uses your phone is Mr. Newsom.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Newsom,
When I use her phone, I'm right beside of her, you know. Yeah, like I said, I look at women, porn, I'm human.
Mr. Newsom, I mean, you say you're human. Were you looking for, what does it say, milk?
I was just looking.
Just looking.
That's-
Were you just looking for?
It's window shopping, you know.
Were you communicating with other women?
No.
Because of this, you believe he's got something going on with another woman.
Yes, Your Honor.
is there a particular woman that you are concerned about?
Yes, Your Honor. That would be our neighbor.
The situation takes an even more complex turn when Miss Hurst brings up Mr. Newsom's late-night visits to a neighbor's house. She believes these secretive visits might indicate something more than innocent neighborly help, especially since they happen when she's asleep. Mr. Newsom admits to visiting the neighbor, but denies any romantic involvement. When questioned, the neighbor, Miss Horn, deflects accusations by explaining that Mr. Newsom only helps her with household tasks. However, Miss Hurst's concerns linger, especially after she's told by her friend that Mr. Newsom was once unaccounted for during one of his visits. Miss Horn insists there's no romantic interest, but Miss Hurst isn't buying it.
Okay, you believe that your fiance is sleeping with your neighbor?
Yes. A while back, he would always go up there. He always waits until I fall asleep at night to go up to her house and spend hours, and I wouldn't know where to find him or know where he went or any message was left to know where he went.
All right. So, Mr. Newsom, did you go to the neighbor's house?
Oh, yeah.
Was your girlfriend asleep when you went to the neighbor's house?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Why are you going to the neighbor's house at night?
Just friends.
Are you
So
sleeping
it-
with the neighbor?
No.
Is she an attractive woman?
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Are you attracted to her?
No.
So why do you have to wait until your girlfriend goes to sleep?
I don't wait till she goes to sleep. If I take a notion to go, I just get up and go.
This just doesn't smell right to you, does it?
No, not really.
Your gut is telling you there's something going on.
Yes, I
And
feel.
you think he's sleeping with this neighbor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, Cutler, there's her side, there's his side, and then there's the late night neighbor side. She's here.
Oh,
Ron, would you please escort the neighbor in?
Yes, Sean. Gonna have you go behind Mr. Newsom and stand on his left side there.
Miss Horn, how do you know the defendant, Mr. Newsom?
Bill, he's been my neighbor for about the last year and a half.
Has he come to your house late at night?
If I need help around the house, he'll help me out with plumbing or something with the dishwasher. I had a broken dishwasher, so he helps me put that in.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, hold up. You're telling me Mr. Newsom comes over late at night to help you with your plumbing?
The real plumbing.
Is that what you just said?
Yes, it is what I said, but
The courtroom feels charged with suspicion as Mr. Newsom's behavior raises more questions than answers. Miss Hurst is left grappling with the idea that her fiancé might be cheating, but the final piece of evidence seems to lie in his phone. The court takes a deeper dive into Mr. Newsom's digital footprint. It turns out Mr. Newsom has been frequenting adult dating and pornography websites, some of which were discovered by Miss Hurst on her own phone. This only intensifies her suspicions. While Mr. Newsom tries to brush off the accusations, claiming he was just window shopping, the evidence is stacking up against him. His response doesn't come off as reassuring, and Miss Hurst's gut feeling tells her something is wrong.
I'm talking about, like, clogged sinks and dishwashers.
Why does he have to do that late at night? Why can't he do that during the day or at 6 in the evening?
I mean, sometimes it is during the day. It's just sometimes he's busy or I'm busy, so.
Okay.
So he's at your house all times of the day and night then?
Well, we just live a couple houses down.
All right. Miss Hurst has testified that she asked you about him coming to your home. Mm-hmm. What was your response to that question?
I just told her, that he's just my friend and there's nothing going on and she's more than welcome to come down.
Are you attracted at all to Mr. Newsom?
No.
Have you been intimate with Mr. Newsom?
No, I have not. Absolutely not.
Has he ever suggested that you, him, and his fiancée have a threesome?
No.
Has he talked about it?
No, I don't recall.
Mr. Newsom, you got a little smirk on your face. What's that about?
Because I got nothing to hide.
So, Ms. Warren, you know he's in a relationship with Miss Hurst, correct?
Yes.
And so he's coming to your house late at night without her.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't send up any kind of red flag in your mind?
He's not always at my house because one night Lindsay sent me a message saying, tell Bill to just stay down at your house because I don't want him to come home. And I'm like, well, he's not here. And she was like, oh, well, I wonder where he is. So.
I remember that night too.
But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Do you see why it would make another woman uncomfortable to have her boyfriend or fiance coming to a single woman's house on a regular basis for whatever reason?
Yeah. I guess I'd be mad.
So why do you continue to let this happen if you know you yourself would be mad about it?
I don't know.
The stakes are raised when the court reveals the results of a forensic investigation on Mr. Newsom's phone. The findings are damning. Provocative photos, including intimate images of Mr. Newsom himself, surface in the investigation. It's awkward and uncomfortable, but there's no denying the pictures seem to suggest more than a passing interest in other women. When confronted, Mr. Newsom's smirk and defensive behavior add to the tension in the room. It's clear that his actions are leaving Miss Hurst frustrated and unsettled. But the biggest shock comes when more compromising pictures of an unnamed woman are found. Mr. Newsom's attempts to deflect only raise more questions about his loyalty.
So, here's a question. If you should find out, Miss Hurst, that in fact Mr. Newsom is cheating, what happens with this relationship?
Our relationship would be done. He would be going on his own.
You're done.
Yes.
You're breaking the engagement.
Yes, Your Honor.
No ifs, ands, or buts about this.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Newsom, do you understand that if you have in fact been caught cheating, that she's gone? You're losing your fiancé.
I ain't got no worries.
I understand you think you have no worries. I'm asking you, do you understand that she's out?
Yeah.
You do understand that?
Yeah.
The court has done a full investigation to get to the bottom of the cheating allegations. We have retained the services of cybersecurity expert Mr. Gregory Evans to do forensic testing on Mr. Newsom's phone, and we have those results. Ron, would you please escort Mr. Evans into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you, Mr. Evans?
I'm doing great.
Mr. Evans, what did you do to investigate in this case?
I did a forensics investigation of the defendant's cell phone.
And when you do a forensic investigation of someone's cell phone, you're looking for data, pictures, and...
Deleted text messages, pictures, videos, anything that they had on there. Also different types of apps that they would have used.
In your investigation, did you find anything interesting?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
What did you find?
I found these two very provocative pictures.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well...
Yeah.
Okay, these are photographs of a man's
Privates.
very up close and personal. Mr. Newsom,
Yeah,
is this you?
maybe.
Would you have?
The drama hits its peak when it's revealed that some of these intimate photos might be of Mr. Newsom's fiancée, Miss Hurst. While she is understandably upset, the attention quickly shifts to whether Mr. Newsom is truly being faithful. The court then brings out the polygraph results, and Miss Hurst is nervously awaiting the truth. The tension is palpable as Mr. Newsom is asked direct questions about his fidelity. He vehemently denies cheating, but Miss Hurst remains skeptical. This moment could either solidify their relationship or tear it apart.
Have pictures of another man's privates in your phone?
Not recently.
Okay. So, I mean, are these you or aren't they?
I don't know. I can't see them.
Ron, would you please take those to the litigant?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. So, why do you have pictures of your privates up close and personal in your phone?
You don't?
No, I don't.
Just different generations, then, I guess. I don't know. She's got a copy of them, too, so.
Have you sent them to any other women?
No.
Miss Hurst, were you there when these pictures were taken?
Yes, I was there when the pictures were taken. Do I know if he sent them to anybody else? I don't know.
Did he send them to you?
No.
Okay. All right. Did you find anything else on the phone?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay.
I also found a bunch of sexy photos of a woman in his phone.
Who's this woman that you have naked pictures of?
I'll have to see them. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Let's hand it down, Ron.
That would be my wife or my fiance.
Are these pictures of you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, they got a little spice in that thing, all right?
It's not a threesome, but it's a little spice.
It's a little spice. I'm not mad at
closer.
him. One got He's getting closer, he said.
Getting closer, all right.
All right.
Ms. Hurst, you still have some concerns. You still think there's something going on somewhere.
I do, Your Honor.
And because of that, the court ordered a polygraph test of Mr. Newsom, and we have the results. Ron, will you please escort Kendall Shull of Kendall Investigations into the courtroom?
Yes, sir.
The moment of truth arrives. The polygraph test results. Mr. Newsom is cleared of the cheating accusations, as the polygraph reveals that he was truthful when he denied sleeping with anyone outside of his fiancée. While Miss Hurst feels a mixture of relief and regret, it's clear that the relationship has been deeply shaken. The couple, now facing the fallout from this turbulent ordeal, is left to pick up the pieces. Despite the tension and uncertainty, there is a glimmer of hope that they might be able to move forward and rebuild trust. However, it will take more than a polygraph to heal the wounds caused by doubt and betrayal.
Mr. Shull, how are you?
Great, Your Honor. How are you?
We're very good, thank you. You asked Mr. Newsom, since the start of your relationship, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Miss Hurst? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
All right.
So, Ms. Hurst, how do you feel now that you've heard the results?
I'm sorry for questioning it and bringing you all the way here just because I didn't trust you. We've both been through a lot, and I hope we both can look past this.
You all are dating. You've been together for 7 years. And I noticed from the court papers that, Ms. Powell, you're 18 years older than Mr. Van Gel. But Mr. Van Gel...
As the case concludes, both parties reflect on the emotional roller coaster they've been through. Miss Hurst is apologetic for doubting her fiancé, but she's also learned valuable lessons about trust. There's a sense of both closure and unresolved tension lingering in the air. The courtroom drama might be over, but for Miss Hurst and Mr. Newsom, the future of their relationship remains uncertain. Trust is fragile, and while the polygraph cleared Mr. Newsom of cheating, the emotional scars might take much longer to heal.
I do.
I can't with you. All right, Miss Powell.
Yes.
Oh, no, not Miss Powell.
In this tense courtroom moment, the judge addresses Miss Powell, who is being questioned about the intimacy in her relationship. Do you really have to do the POW park? The judge asks, to which Miss Powell responds with a simple yes, I do. This exchange is filled with the undertones of frustration, showing the strain the couple is enduring. Mr. Van Gaal is frustrated, hinting at a bigger issue in their relationship. Intimacy has taken a backseat, and trust is clearly eroding.
Yeah, Miss Powell.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Behave.
All right.
Miss Powell.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Van Gaal says that he thinks you on the prowl, and he's saying y'all have not had sex. He's forgotten what it's like. Is this true? Are you all not having sex? Has he forgotten what it's like?
Well, it is true that we rarely get intimate anymore, but...
The court's tone shifts as Mr. Van Gaal presses Miss Powell about the lack of physical connection between them. His questions get pointed. Have you been cheating? Is this a problem caused by someone else? Miss Powell denies infidelity but admits to a decrease in intimacy due to how she's treated. She explains that when you're not feeling loved, it's hard to be romantic. Her honest response reveals a bigger issue. Emotional neglect is at the heart of their struggles.
It has a lot to do with how he treats me and all these accusations. It doesn't make you very romantic.
Okay, so it's not because you're having sex with somebody else.
No,
It's because...
absolutely not.
All
it's
right.
that, you know, it's a feeling that you have when you feel loved and you want to give it back. When you don't feel it, they're not giving it to you, and it's accusations, unfounded accusations. You don't feel romantic.
Well, you know, they say that intimacy starts here.
Absolutely.
So if your mind ain't right, you can't get your body right.
Absolutely.
All right, so you're saying it has nothing to do with cheating. It's the relationship that's keeping you...
The judge, ever the voice of reason, wisely states, intimacy starts here, pointing to the mind as the foundation for physical connection. Miss Powell agrees, explaining that emotional neglect has stopped her from wanting to be intimate. But Mr. Van Gaal counters, claiming that her actions, disappearing for hours and not answering his calls, are the real problem. It's clear both are speaking past each other, unable to find common ground.
From wanting to pound.
Yes.
Well, Your Honor, I beg to differ. It's when you disappear all hours of day and night and you don't tell your partner where you're at.
Okay, so what does that look like?
I feel that, if I can interject.
No, hold on.
Let me get some info.
You said she disappears.
Disappears.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, I'm renovating my house, and she said that she was going to go do gardening. A little time passes by. I go outside. No Kelly. Where's she at? Where's Kelly? Can't even get her on the phone. The phone goes straight to voicemail. So I decided to proceed to go back inside the house, and I'll leave it be, okay? That's another Houdini act of hers.
Okay.
So did she come back?
Yeah, she came back smelling liquor and sex.
Oh.
As the testimony continues, Mr. Van Gaal shares an unsettling story about Miss Powell vanishing for hours. She claimed to be gardening, but when he went looking for her, she wasn't anywhere to be found. When she returned, she reeked of alcohol and, more notably, sex. His tone is filled with suspicion, suggesting that her absence wasn't innocent. Miss Powell's explanation, that she was just talking to a neighbor, sounds thin against the weight of the accusations. The tension in the room grows as the truth hangs in the balance.
Smelling like liquor and sex?
Combination, liquor and sex. So she's obviously was having sex and drinking.
Ew.
Miss Powell.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where does one go gardening where the result of that is smelling like liquor and sex?
Well, I talked to my neighbor across the street. I knew him before I met Chachi. I call him Chachi.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just spoke with him for a little while. You know, he's our neighbor. Nothing wrong with knowing your neighbors.
Oh, that's good. Too friendly.
Well, unless it's knowing in the biblical sense, then that's a little different.
That would be wrong. And I
knowing
would
your
never
neighbor.
do that.
Well, hold on, Ms. Powell, let me ask this, because you've given a valid explanation as to why you came back smelling like liquor. What I haven't heard is an explanation of why you came back smelling like sex.
Miss Powell, caught off guard, denies any wrongdoing. The judge presses her further, asking, where does one go gardening and come back smelling like liquor and sex? Her defense crumbles as she tries to brush it off, claiming she was simply talking to a friend. But there's no hiding the awkwardness in her voice, and her casual biblical sense comment only adds fuel to the fire. The courtroom's focus is sharp. No one believes the explanation.
Well, maybe it's been so long he forgot what sex smells like.
I have not forgotten what sex smells like. Oh, and
Okay.
then, for example, too, we get a phone call, well, she does, at 1:32 in the morning. Her son, obviously, this is what I'm getting told, was in an accident, a motorcycle accident. And she has to leave immediately. I remember when I got phone calls at 2 in the morning years ago before we got into a relationship, what time it was. And I asked her for a little bit of proof. Okay, let me see a picture of how he's doing if he's all road rash eaten up. So, nothing. She can't even send me a simple text picture or nothing.
Okay, so in your mind, that late night phone call, in your mind means one thing.
The tension escalates when Mr. Van Gaal recounts a late-night phone call from Miss Powell, saying her son had been in a serious accident. However, when he asks for proof, she fails to provide any. His suspicion deepens, and the late-night mystery starts to feel like something more than just an emergency. The idea of betrayal begins to form in Mr. Van Gaal's mind, and he lays it out clearly. This behavior doesn't just raise red flags, it confirms his worst fears.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
What's that one thing?
Ring.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah. What? What's up?
Can I slide by?
Why you gotta slide? Ew. Okay.
All right, I'll be there in about 30.
All right.
All right, bet.
Oh, you hear this?
He sounded pretty good.
So is that the kind of conversation you thought was going on?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, here's the
Mr. Van Gaal's anger begins to boil over. A week without any contact, no phone calls or messages, is too much to ignore. He accuses Miss Powell of playing games, making him feel insignificant. Miss Powell, on the other hand, insists she was dealing with her son's crisis and had no time for updates. The courtroom is divided, each side locked in their version of events. One side's instincts are trying to piece together a relationship falling apart. The other side is clinging to what remains.
funny thing. No phone call, no nothing. She's gone a week. And
A week? And no contact with you during this week?
No contact for a whole 7 days.
Not a
When
text?
She did, not a text.
Not a
no
phone
nothing.
call?
Nothing. And when she did, it was twice. And she was whispering the first time and said, "Oh, I gotta go. I don't have time to talk to you."
Miss Powell.
Yes, it was EMS called me 1:30 in the morning, said, "Are you the mother of?" And I said, "I am." And they said, "This is EMS. Your son's been in a motorcycle accident. We're on the way to the hospital." Immediately, as a mother, brings tears to my eyes now.
Yeah.
And it was very serious. And so I immediately went to his aid. And ICU, he was in ICU. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs in front of the hospital, take a picture, so you can see that I'm at the hospital. That should never happen.
Let me get this straight. From your perspective, you're there caring for your son. Mr. Van Gaal is calling saying, "What you doing? Who you doing?
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
doing? What you doing?" You're like, "I'm not. I don't want to do this. I've got to get all my
Concentrate
energy
my
on this."
son, yes.
Mr. Van Gaal, were you calling saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Were you texting her saying that too?
No, Your Honor. I went to work every day of that
Under
week,
oath.
continued my routine. I was just simply trying to find out if her son's okay, and also if she's really where she says she is, because she already pulled the Houdini act, and now I don't even know if she is. She sleeps with her phone, and I have evidence of that too, and
I do.
everything.
Okay, so what about the phone now?
If she sleeps with her phone, she got two different types of locks on.
What do you
it.
mean she sleeps with the phone?
I mean, I brought evidence and a picture of.
Okay.
Huh? Would you get that, please?
Yes, sir. Here you go.
You took a picture of me with my phone?
You said she's...
Well,
Okay, well.
Okay.
well,
So this is her asleep in bed, and in her hand is her cell phone.
yes, Your Honor.
The focus shifts to Miss Powell's behavior with her phone. Mr. Van Gaal presents photographic evidence, proof that Miss Powell sleeps with her phone every night. Her defense is weak, with her reasoning tied to her son's emergency. But the larger question remains, why would she need to keep her phone so close? This admission points to a lack of trust, and both sides are clearly struggling with the weight of their actions. She claims it's for her son's safety, but it's hard to overlook the implications.
And it's definitely not me in her hands.
So was this a one-time thing? You know, sometimes somebody might fall asleep with their phone.
This is a every day, every night thing.
All right, Miss Powell, is this true? You sleep with the phone?
This is true. I do sleep with it. Maybe not so close. Well, maybe. But ever since that happened with my son, and I'm 100 miles away from him, and I needed to be able to get for him to get in touch with me.
Well, Mr. Van Gel, have you found anything that makes you think she's cheating?
Yes, Your Honor. I put evidence in that folder up there of a hotel key.
I see that.
Where did you find it and how did you find it?
I was cleaning out our vehicle because I was getting ready to leave to go do a job.
And when you say our vehicle, the vehicle you and she share?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you are the only two that really drive it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
So I'm cleaning out the front, getting ready to load up.
As the courtroom drama intensifies, Mr. Van Gaal reveals a key piece of evidence, a hotel key he found in the couple's shared vehicle. He insists it doesn't belong to him, implying that it must be Miss Powell's. She tries to explain it away as something unrelated, even suggesting it could have belonged to someone else. But the courtroom is not buying her explanation. The suspicion is palpable. Her credibility is slipping. The judge doesn't let her off the hook and pushes for clarity.
Get myself loaded up and get down the road. So I promptly see something sticking out from the floor mat, and it was a hotel key.
Okay.
I know we're not going to hotels together, or haven't been at a hotel.
All right, so Miss Powell, have you been at a hotel?
No, I have not. But it's a cargo van. It's a work van, and I haul a lot of things also. We scrap, we pick up, move things for people, and it could have been anybody's. Honestly, it is not mine at all.
So you have
It's
not been
nothing
at a
secret
hotel
there.
with another
No.
man?
No,
But
I have not. I think it's embellished. She's embellishing a lot. Not that way.
So, Mr. Van Gel,
Not
she
that
says
way.
she says you are embellishing. So we talked about what you've seen and what you found. Has anybody told you they've seen her or anything like that?
I have my witness here, actually.
All right,
Okay,
man. Would you
can step over?
take a step behind the podium, please? And tell us your name, please, for the record.
Jasmine Mueller.
Okay. Ms. Mueller, what is your relationship to Mr. Van Gel and Ms. Powell?
He is my boyfriend's oldest brother, and I recently lived with them.
Okay, so you were living with Mr. Van Gale and Miss Powell.
Correct.
Okay, all right. Did you and Miss Powell?
Miss Powell's former roommate, Jasmine Mueller, takes the stand, adding more fuel to the fire. Jasmine shares that Miss Powell had confessed to planning to leave Mr. Van Gaal and even admitted to having an affair. These shocking revelations are a hard blow to Miss Powell's defense. When asked about her relationship with a new man, Miss Powell stumbles, trying to discredit the testimony, but the damage is done. The courtroom's focus is razor-sharp, and her credibility continues to fracture.
Ever have any discussions about her relationships?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
She told me that she is changing her van into a camper to live in it and has plans to leave Thomas.
She told you this?
Yep.
Did she ever tell you that she had cheated on him?
Yes, Your Honor.
She did? What did she say?
She said she is dating a black guy and she is putting other men on the back burner.
So she's dating this one man and she's putting all other men on the back burner?
Yep.
Was that a slip of the tongue?
What am I gonna do with you?
I wish I could have been that clever. Okay? She's put all other men on the back burner and she's going with this one man.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
Mr. Van Gel, did you know all this?
No, I did not until I was informed when they proceeded to leave my residence.
He was
back.
kicking them out when she decided to come up with this information. I never said that to her.
Well, Ms. Mueller, she says you just said that out of spite because you all were being put out. Is that true?
No, Your Honor. She begged me not to say anything. But when she turned
Honey,
against
I wouldn't
me,
beg
Hold on,
you
Miss
for
Powell.
anything.
Miss Powell, hold on.
when she turned against me and started her crap the way she did, I told him everything that she begged me not to say.
Oh. So you were like, I'm gonna do the right thing and tell my boyfriend's brother what's really going down here.
Yes, I did do
As
the right
he's
thing, and I told
packing her
him.
suitcases out the door.
Okay.
All right, thank
All right,
you.
Ms. Mueller, you have a seat, please. I think
We-
we've heard enough. This court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call certified forensic digital consultant Patrick Seward to determine, is she cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Seward in. Seward. Good day, sir. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I am a certified digital forensic consultant with 15 years of law enforcement experience and 5 of those years conducting high-tech criminal investigations.
What did you do to investigate this case?
I conducted a full forensic examination on Ms. Powell's phone. The examination can recover pictures and videos and text messages, including those that have been deleted. The task was to uncover any evidence that Ms. Powell may have been cheating.
And did you find any evidence that leads you to believe that Ms. Powell is cheating?
I did not recover anything related to cheating. However, I did recover an interesting conversation between Ms. Powell and a friend discussing how she felt about her relationship with Mr. Van Gel.
Okay.
And it wasn't good.
And this is what you recovered from her phone?
Correct.
And Ms. Powell writes,
I even have taken out the...
The investigation deepens, with a forensic digital consultant examining Miss Powell's phone. The results are shocking. No solid evidence of cheating, but a text from Miss Powell about how she can't stand being around Mr. Van Gel anymore. The emotional disconnect is undeniable. But then the lie detector test results come in, revealing that Miss Powell has been deceptive. Her body language tells the story. She's caught in a lie, and it's no longer a question of if she's cheating, but how much of their relationship was built on facades.
passenger seat, so maybe he will get the hint. I don't even want him to ride with me anywhere. And this was,
very recent.
Very recent.
Yes.
All right, and you wrote this.
I did. I am so tired of, he's not fun to be around anymore. It's the constant bickering. It's, you know, and you know, quite frankly, if he doesn't stop, I don't want him to ride with me.
To further investigate this case, we ordered Ms. Powell to take a lie detector test. At this time, the court would like to call certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams. Ron, please escort him in. Mr. Williams, so you did a polygraph examination of Ms. Powell, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. You asked Ms. Powell, have you had sexual intercourse at a hotel with another man since being in relationship with Mr. Van Gel? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
That's not true.
I knew it. I knew it. Gut instinct. You know what I got?
I have
gut
not.
instinct's always right.
All right, Mr. Van Gel. I can tell that you are angry.
Oh, I'm more than angry.
He should be because.
All right. Let's get to the next question.
No, I didn't do it.
Lie.
All right, let's see what question number 2. Mr. Williams, you asked Ms. Powell, did you have sexual intercourse with someone when you said you were visiting your son after his accident? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
I knew it. I don't see how it's so easy for you to stand there and still continue to lie. You don't have enough respect for me to tell me to my face?
Mr. Van Gel, you came here to get answers, and now you have those answers. The polygraph determined that she has been with somebody else. So now that you have those answers, what do you want to do with this relationship?
I'm done.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And Mr. Van Gel, I mean, you shouldn't feel any remorse or regret. Yes, you're sad that this relationship is coming to an end because you've been together for all these years. But here's the thing. There is no use holding on to somebody who's already let go of you.
Amen.
See, that doesn't make sense. And so, yes, it hurts. Yes, it's a hard pill to swallow. The accusations are not going to stop because you can't trust her now.
No.
And if you can't trust her, this relationship is not going anywhere.